Welcome to our very first segment on Interior Design Trends 2021. I am Robyn Santini and I'm here to bring you all of the most exciting things and iconic elements that you can expect to find in Interior Design Trends 2021 and some of them that creep into 2022. Let's check them out. What are we waiting for? Let's dive right in as we preview our very first design trend of 2021 and one that I'm sure you've seen not only interior design but fashion and your everyday lives as well. Let's begin with trend number 1, neutrals and naturals. Right, so this first trend is self-explanatory in the sense that we're essentially adding natural elements and neutral elements to our space and our interiors. Why, you may ask? Well, one of the very prominent reasons why we love nature so much is our inherent connection to nature and the outdoors. Some of the elements that you might want to consider when bringing natural elements into your space are elements such as seagrass, leather, cotton, wool, just to name a few. Selecting elements that resonate with your personal style is only going to make your space that much more personal, and it's the first step to bringing these elements into your space. The next question on your mind might be, so why are we bringing naturals into our space? Why do we love them so much? Well, I'll give you one prominent reason. They tend to bring a sense of warmth and coziness to a space. Let me show you how. Let's take a look at some of the items you can use to indulge in to bring in these natural neutrals into your space. Starting off with rattan furniture. This is a hot trend and one that you're going to see for a very long time. Next, we have woven baskets, one of my favorites at the moment because it's so multifunctional, and I'm going to show you exactly why in a little bit. Next, we've got woven pendants that you can use to bring that natural feel into your space. Next, we have timber furniture. This is an element that we've seen for years and years, so essentially a classic element, one that you can use in your very own space at very minimal cost. Then you want to bring in elements of glass and plant pieces. So, I absolutely love the trend that I mentioned before, the woven basket trend, for two very simple reasons. Number 1, it can be used as a decor element. Let's say you've got a space that's looking particularly bland. Add a woven basket and suddenly your space is telling a story. Versatility element number 2, your basket can be used in its purest form as a storage facility. So, again, you've got guests or people coming over to see your space, you've got a bit of clutter lying around, add a woven basket, pop all of your messy elements in there, and suddenly your space is styled to perfection. With each of these trends that I'm going to be showing you over the next couple of weeks, one element that I'm going to encourage you to do is to support local and buy sustainable. Why? Well, there's 3 very important reasons. Reason number 1, by buying local, you're cutting out any shipping costs, which ultimately is saving you money. Number 2, by not incurring shipping costs, you're ultimately saving the environment by eliminating carbon emission. And number 3, by supporting local, you're uplifting your community, which, as we all know, is of high importance in the current environment that we're in at the moment. And that's a wrap for your very first episode on 2021-2022 design trends. Thank you for joining me on this journey. And if you'd like to see a little bit more of how you can implement these trends into your very own space, stay tuned for the how-to edition. Happy designing, everyone, and see you next time.